Welcome to another broadcast from WFWR 91.5 FM and the Attica Red Ramblers. The following underwriters make this broadcast possible: WFWR Sports Donors, Crafts Appliances and Repairs, Allsop Chevy and Buick of Attica, Valley Insurance of Attica, McDonald's of Attica, Fountain Trust Banking Centers, the Davis Drugs, the Attica Covington County Markets, Jeffrey's Body Shop, BT Reynolds Heating and Cooling, Lisa Craft's AT&T Store, the Harrison Steel Casting Company, the Moss Family Funeral Homes of Attica and Hillsboro, Interstate Builders of West Lebanon, AHW, John Deere in Williamsport. So now let's go to the broadcast team for another exciting Attica Red Rambler sporting event. Take it away, guys.
Well, good evening, everybody. Hi, Larry, Grant, John Dill back here with you tonight. Tonight, we're at Lewis Bruce Field for the sectional championship between your Attica Red Ramblers and the Falcons from down at North Vermillion High School. John?
Yeah, the Ramblers come into tonight's action 8-3, and North Vermillion comes in 10-1, I think. Yeah, 10-1, 8-3. Ramblers got here by defeating Park Heritage last week 20-16, and North Vermillion got here by defeating Seeger 35-14. The winner of this game will go to the regional matchup, and that regional matchup can consist of the following: Attica will be at North Central or West Washington, and I'm going to read their standings or their wins and losses, because this is remarkable to come out of this WRC, this sectional, and go to regional, and with records like this: Attica 9-3, North Central 9-1, or West Washington 10-2 at North Vermillion at 11-1, or West Washington at Attica again 10-2 to Attica 9-3, or North Central Farmersburg 9-1 against North Vermillion 11-1. And of course, those are current records, notwithstanding going into next week. But that is a heck of a one-loss system there.
Well, North Central's, if you look at their scores down through there, I think they beat up on about everybody they've played, haven't they?
Yeah, but that's
at least the single A school.
Yeah.
We're down to about 8 minutes here, John.
You've got 5 losses against 35 wins out of that group, so that says a lot for single A around this area. And, of course, we're coming back to North Vermillion, and North Vermillion very familiar with Attica. Attica very familiar with North Vermillion. Just a couple weeks ago, North Vermillion defeated Attica 27-22, but it wasn't over by any means until the final. Keep going in there. Until there was an 82-yard pass that got by our defense, and that was at 9:36 mark. And at that time, that give it was a 22-19 game, and they ended up 27-22. If you go and look at the yardage, North Vermillion rushed for 170 yards that night, 55 yards passing. But now we're going to give you what the Ramblers rushed for 285 that night, with Kirkpatrick rushing for 84, Sheridan for 205, and in passing they were 7-19 for 109 yards, and Chase Little had 32 yards in catches, 34 yards for Douglas, and 49 yards for Britt. That Britt's first 33-yarder, if you remember right, he was standing completely all alone in that left corner, and I talked to him yesterday at school, and he says, my eyes couldn't get any bigger. He said, all I could think about was, don't drop that ball. He says, well, I did. Normally when you're catching a ball, you're worried about getting hit too. He said, but there wasn't nobody around me. I knew I wasn't going to get hit. He said, that even made it worse than the fact that I stood there for so long and watched that ball. He said, I thought for sure I was going to drop it. And he said, then a few plays later, he did drop another one similar to that. He said, I hated to see that replay, but it still was a very good game, very low on penalties for a change, although the Ramblers set up that early on when the Corey Myers come up with a 10-yard run. They had him in fourth down. Like, if I remember right, it was fourth and 11 or 12, and we got a personal foul called on us. That's given the first down, and they were able to score from the 10-yard line then.
That was a backbreaker.
Yeah, that was, and then they turned around and hit him with that 82-yard pass play, which they just, I don't know if they fell asleep on him or what, but Kilgore come up with that 82-yard pass. So, again, it's going to be a beautiful night for football here. The field looks fantastic. Large crowd. This is one of the largest crowds Attica's seen for a long time. I'm sure North Vermillion's going to get their folks packed in here, and the Ramblers have got a huge school section down here, which that's been kind of missing throughout the year. They've done a great job of campaigning and getting everybody in here tonight, so we just have to play them and see what happens.
Well, I think it's anybody's ball game going into tonight's game, based on what we saw when the last time these two played, and then the Red Ramblers have played some pretty good football in the last few games here. They've beaten Fountain Central twice this season. Park Heritage without the services last week of Kirkpatrick as quarterback. Ramblers only threw like one pass last week, kept it on the ground, and managed to handily beat the Wolves down south last week. So should be a good ball game coming into tonight's game.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. We'll see what happens if they split out a little bit more. There's not really, if you look at, there's not really a true tight end type of offense in the WRC. And I mean, the kid can catch, he can run. So why not split him out like that? Kirkpatrick also is a very good option quarterback. He moves very well. Then you got to worry about Sheridan, and on top of that, you could also direct snap to Little if you wanted to.
And then another tool that we found out we had last week, John, and the freshman Zach Black comes in off the sidelines and had a phenomenal game last week for the Red Ramblers as a freshman.
Yeah, we've had a couple people inquire about him. Who is he? Where did he come from? Because he wasn't in any of the previous games, per se. But I think it'd be close to find anybody on the field can catch him on flat ground. They brought him in down there at Park Heritage, and I think they just kind of looked at him like, who is this little kid? We're not going to worry about him. He's just here to take a spot on the field. Well, they pitched it to him, and his first run was 26 yards, and I don't think they even seen him until he was behind them. Or he was behind them, and they realized, uh-oh. And then he had a couple other good runs after that. So
you can't discount, a couple of these other Red Rambler players. You got DJ Burris. You've got Seth Hartman. A couple of very capable receivers out there. Jordan Douglas as a runner. The Ramblers got a lot of tools in their toolbox for no bigger toolbox than they have.
Now, the Ramblers did, like I said, they won last week at Park Heritage, but you got to give a ton of credit to the Ramblers' defense. They held Park Heritage quarterback to like a negative 28 yards. I think overall on the night, the Rapp kid, the first time Park Heritage played, just 8 Ramblers up. He ended up with maybe might have had 42 yards for the whole game. I think total at the very end, I think their total yardage on the ground was only 27 yards. So it was a very good. They lost a fumble. Sheridan had a fantastic run going, and he came down after about 40-some yards and fumbled. That happens. It's not that big of a deal, but they played through it, and they challenged Park Heritage a couple of times to hold them with that fourth down. So that's something that doesn't happen very often. I'm waiting to get the Ramblers on the field here.
You've heard me talk about the cowbells, John.
Yep.
And here come the Red Ramblers out onto the field.
I got to get over here and get ready to do the national anthem.
They handed out cowbells before the game tonight. The athletic boosters did. And usually there's 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 in the crowd, and tonight there must be 100 of them out here. Well, the team captains heading out onto the field right now for the coin toss and to shake hands here, and we'll find out here shortly who's going to control the ball to start things out. And it looks like the Red Ramblers have won the toss, and they have deferred to the second half. So the Ramblers will be kicking off to start out tonight's game. Ramblers will be defending the south goal here. So the Falcons will be working from the north to the south. They'll be working from our right to our left. So we're about to get this one underway, ladies and gentlemen, from here at Lewis Bruce Field as we get ready for the national anthem here. And we'll be ready for the kickoff after that. Should be a good ball game here tonight between these two teams.
Gentlemen, remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
We'll let you listen in here for the national anthem. Okay, we're about to get this one underway from Attica High School's Lewis Bruce Field. Nice crowd on both sides. The Falcons brought a nice crowd with them over on the far side, and the Red Rambler stands are full. The track is full, the sidewalk's full, and we're getting ready for some Attica Red Rambler football here on 91.5 FM. I want to give John a quick thank you here for all his hard work today to get our radio station back on the air. We had a power outage up at the tower today, and John spent several hours up there getting things straightened out, working with Duke Energy to get the power back on.
I didn't climb the trees or to get up in the trees and cut them down. Duke did that, but
we want to thank Duke Energy too then.
Yes. They wanted to know if make sure all these lights are working here tonight. So the local Duke boys take care of it. You get a hold of that in North Carolina or whatever. You don't know who you're going to get a hold of, but our local guys will do a fine job.
Okay, the Ramblers set for the kickoff here. Nobody really back deep here. I like to see him kick it over their head, John.
Yeah, that's something that
Cook back deep, but Ramblers haven't kicked deep.
Cook back deep. Can't cook.
Picked up at the 30, right up the middle, and
stuffed about the 35. I'm going to give him about 36, I reckon.
Took him a little while to go down, but the Ramblers finally wrestle him down, and the Falcons will have the ball to start things out from their own 36-yard line, and they're going to get a better spot than I thought, about the 37.
I guess. They never got that far. This guy, the sideline judge, he was still on the 20.
Yeah, he had to move back.
I don't know how he could pick that up, but regardless.
Okay, doubles on this side, one man far to the right. There's the count. They take it right up the middle. And
fumble.
To the 40-yard line. The Ramblers say
fumble.
they have it.
They do.
And the Ramblers get the ball back just that quick. And the Cowbells go crazy here, John. The ball carrier that time, it just squirted out on him. It's the field's pretty spongy out there.
I couldn't tell who's carrying the ball. I assume the quarterback's going to have to give him 4 yards, but he still fumbled.
So it's 1st and 10 Red Ramblers from the Falcon 40-yard line. And the Ramblers go on offense here. They line it up. They'll bring John Britt wide to the right. Over on the left side, Chase Little. Little goes in motion. There's the snap. Right up the middle, Sheridan. He finds a little bit of room. He'll pick up 4 yards on the play. And that moves the ball down to the 36-yard line of the Falcons. So it'll be 2nd down and 6 for the Ramblers.
Yep, that side's working. Who wasn't carried that one?
Sheridan.
Okay.
4-yard gain.
Making sure we were on the
Ramblers line it back up.
on the YouTube and also on the Facebook. That's all working.
Burris wide to the near side. Little on the left. There's the snap. Keeper. And he's going to be stuffed for no gain. That's Eli Kirkpatrick with the keeper. There just wasn't anything there. He kind of just put his head down and went down. He might have picked up a yard on the play. So it's going to be closer to 3rd and 5 now rather than 3rd and 4. So we give him a yard. Let's see what the Ramblers do this time around. Just underway here from Lewis Bruce Field. I've been told to give the score a lot tonight. Burris comes wide to the near side along with Britt. Everybody else in tight. There's the snap. They hand it off to Sheridan.
Go left side.
And he's going to come up short of the 1st down. He gets 2 yards. It's going to be 4th and 3 for the Red Ramblers. And let's see what they decide to do here. They're pretty deep, so they may go ahead and go for it, try to pick up the 1st down. Little goes back into punt formation, John. I'm not sure that I wouldn't have gone for it here, but it's early. There's the snap. Little rolls, kicks it away.
They can't get down. They can't get down to
go down
kill it.
into the end zone. So not much there. It's going to come back out.
Yeah, it didn't get enough elevation on it so they could get down and kill it. They've done a very good job against that Fountain Central like that. Killed 2 of them on the 1-yard line.
So the Falcons back on the ball here, John. They move Kilgore wide to the far side over there.
It looks like we're playing man on these receivers.
Doubles on each side. There's the snap.
Low snap.
Low one. He picks it off.
Crack it out here.
Complete to number 21. He fumbled
it.
The
Ramblers got it back again.
Get it back again. Rambler ball. And the Falcons run 2 plays tonight and fumble twice. Talk about a gift.
Well, it's only a gift if you can do something with it. And so far, the Ramblers haven't been able to do anything with it.
Yeah, that's true. So the Ramblers back on the ball. 1st and 10 Ramblers now. They've got the ball at the 28-yard line. They put 2 men wide to the far side. That's Burris over there. Going to pass this time.
Going long, over. Oh, knocked down. Good defense. No.
Little, the intended receiver, gets blocked out. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 for the Red Ramblers. Yeah, I couldn't barely see down there.
Yeah,
I hope you could see it better than I could.
I was kidding Chase at Halloween. He was at our house, and I said, "Boy, that last call you had in the end zone down at North Vermillion, pass interference." He goes, "Let me show you." And he has a picture. The guy's got his both hands on his jersey facing him, and the ball hadn't even got to him yet. And it's a very good picture. Kirkpatrick's going to take it. He's going to be down.
Gets about
short, but
7 yards on the play. So it's going to be 3rd down and about 4. They give him 6 on that one.
The ball on the 24.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to have trouble seeing the scoreboard tonight, but
I can see it.
Yep.
If you can see this corner down here, I can see the scoreboard. We'll Burris goes wide to the far side this time, Little to the near side. There's the snap.
Hands it off to the outside.
Sheridan, he gets a corner turned.
Runs over him.
Knocked out of bounds at about
1st down.
15-yard line.
I think it's going to go deeper than that.
Let's see where they spot him. It looked like about the 15, but I couldn't tell when
about the 12 or 13.
Yeah. Couldn't tell when he actually crossed the line over here on this side. So the Ramblers with the 1st down, and they're knocking on the Falcon door here.
Now that's a rarity. You don't see Sheridan going to your right side very often. He might go right center or right or left center, but very seldom do you see him do the swing to the right side.
Ramblers get it lined up here. Burris goes wide all by himself out on the far side. 3 men in the backfield.
And now...
And a timeout. And I think that's Coach Good wants to talk about this before we waste a play here.
That was that was a new set, a new play, and you had a guy out here on the right side that wasn't where he's supposed to be.
All right, we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back. Don't go away. You're listening to Attica Red Rambler Football.
On behalf of the athletes participating in today's game, WFWR 91.5 FM would like to take the time to thank all of those who donated funds in order to bring this game into your home, car, or business. WFWR is truly your community radio station, and without you and your support, we would not be able to bring you this program. Thank you for your continued support.
Crafts Appliances has been an Attica business icon for many years. Washers, dryers, window air conditioners, and so much more. Broken appliance.
All right, the Ramblers coming back in line, back up to Sheridan. Sheridan goes off right side. You go down to about the 8th-yard line, I believe. Yep, he'll set it on about the 8.
Good to see you. Hey, take care of my boy. I'll do my best. All right. I'll see you before the game, so halftime. All right.
Well, Seth visiting us up here and had a very bad accident here a couple months ago and didn't know he'd be walking, let alone climb these steps. Sheridan bounces off 1-2, but he doesn't get the rest of it.
He's going to lose a couple of yards here, back to the 10-yard line. Yeah, I didn't know whether Seth would be walking at all, and he's walking with a cane and made it up these steps. So.
I know. Well, we ain't seen if he got that. Well, I didn't hear him falling down the steps. But.
Him and Dave Gaylor came up from Indianapolis tonight for the game. Had Keith Wolf with him.
Yep. That's a crew.
Yeah, that was quite a crew. There's
swings it out Little. He caught it, but it's going to be caught behind. He'd been better off just letting that drop.
He lost yardage on that one.
Those are ones you just let go because you're going to lose yardage on. But so it's still stuck on the 13-yard line. Why haven't they set the ball? Well, I guess they did. Yeah, they did. But they set it way. I guess over far hash marks. Still on the 13. 4th down and about 9. They're going to go for it. That's awful. Quick pass going to go long over the Little. Oh, fumbled in the end zone.
So they're going to turn it over.
He had it. It was good defense. There's a little bit of bumping and grinding going into the end zone, but he turned around and he was actually running backwards with that. So North Vermillion is going to take over on their 13-yard line. And So now North Vermillion is going to take over here. Got to watch this. Last time,
Maybe they'll fumble it again.
well, they've done that twice.
Couldn't count on that all game here.
No.
There's
Going
pass,
straight caught,
complete.
but he's completely tackled as soon as he's caught.
Going to be about a 5-yard gain.
Can't see who it is.
That was 10,
10, I believe it was.
which is Kilgore.
Kilgore.
Second down, and it's a long 5. They bring one man wide to the near side over here.
No score yet in this game. 7:21 left to go in this first quarter.
Kirk Karen.
Don't cheat. Don't cheat. Don't give him that 5 yards. That's what.
There's the snap.
That's the
Up the middle. They find a little bit of
First
room.
down.
First down.
Up the middle, brought down by Douglas and Hartman and Sheridan.
82 Myers.
Douglas and Hartman on the tackle that time.
First down. First and 10 from
So the Falcons pick up the first down here, and that moves the ball out to the 25-yard line. Once again, Karen wide to this near side, all by himself out here.
They're going to run through the middle on the right
up
side.
The middle again.
Pick up maybe 2.
Yeah, they're
Maybe
going to get
3.
him more than that, I think. Let's see. Hargan on the tackle. No, maybe you're right, John. That was about a 2-yard gain. I thought maybe it was going to be closer to 3, but second down and 8. Now they bring 2 to this side. Snap. They come to this side. Caught. And a big hit at about the 37-yard line by Britt.
He's going to pick up about maybe 5.
short of the first down, brings up the second one short.
It's going to be 3rd down and 1.
Third and short.
Be a nice place for a stop right here, John.
Well, 3rd and 1 is kind of hard, but
Yeah.
this is going to be a running play. I don't see him passing. Normally you'd say 3rd down, but with
They
1
got
yard.
the full house backfield here right now, so they're gonna take it right up the gut. There's the snap. Here comes it up the gut, and
He's got
gonna,
well, no, did he? Let's see if it's given to him or not.
I'm looking at the field judge over here, and he's got it. They're going to say he was down. He fumbled the ball, but they're going to give him the ball in the first down out across the 35
Yep.
on forward motion. You know, the funny part of that is if he'd have gotten loose back here in the backfield, they would have let him go. They didn't blow the whistle.
No. First
There's the
down.
Snap, going to pass, looking over the top.
No pressure.
And
finally got pressure.
Sacked. That was
Jacob DeMumrum. Big loss here. That's going to go for almost
10 yards.
9 yards.
Yeah, it's real close to 10.
Yeah.
So it's second down, and I'm going to call it 20, John.
I thought he was going to get away with it there for a while, but Jacob just kept in pursuit. He slipped the defender, and then he wrapped him up.
I thought maybe he was going to get rid of the ball, but he
Yeah.
didn't.
So second
There's
and
the
very
snap.
long, but
Keeper takes it up the middle, tripped up at about the 30.
going to pick up maybe 4 yards.
So he's still well short of the original line of scrimmage out to the 15. That's going to be 3rd and 15.
Falcons looking at 3rd and 15. Ball just over the 30-yard line.
Ball right on the Falcon 30-yard line.
Hope if you're watching this on YouTube and or Facebook, Rod Christ is our cameraman tonight. He'll be he's been with us all year. He's also my
pass complete.
Fumble.
And the Ramblers pick it up.
Oh, they're going to say he was down.
Official says he's down over here, so they dodged a bullet on that one. It's going to set up a 4th down and 9. So the Falcons probably going to have to punt it away here.
No.
Wouldn't count on that.
The thing is, if he went down like that, then the ground caused the fumble because he didn't have possession of that ball. That ball hit the ground and then bounced out.
So they're set to punt it away here. Ramblers are going to get the ball, just not in as good a field position as they thought.
Good defense to see what they do with the punt. Punt rush is on.
It's a punt away.
And it's going to go out stayed in.
Dies at about the 26-yard line of the Red Ramblers.
Now we got a flag way back here. Is that going to be? They're going to say it against Attica.
I didn't see what happened.
Somebody hit somebody in the back.
There's a flag down here too. Isn't that a flag down there?
No, those are shoes.
No, I'm talking about laying right in front of the officials. Is that a flag?
No, it's football.
No, on this side of the officials, there's something laying there, John. I know that's a football.
I don't know what that is. This one,
I don't know.
this
Maybe
flew.
It's just a chunk of something. I don't know. They're doing a lot of pointing.
Yeah, because they threw the flag back here. No, he may have. Like I said, we talked about this last week. Some of these players actually have yellow or gold football cleats, and they do look like a flag.
Well, they still haven't sorted out what they're going to do. The Ramblers have backed up, so.
Personal foul, Attica. Oh, man.
I didn't see what it was.
Yeah.
They're saying it's a push in the back.
So that's going to be very, very costly because they wouldn't have great field position.
That's going to back them up. Wow. Chain Gang's getting some exercise over there.
So the ball's going to be all the way down to about the 12-yard line.
12-yard line. Wow. That's one heck of a punt, isn't it? So the Ramblers not in some great field position right now. Let's see if they can march the ball down the field. Still no score. We're 3:04 in the first quarter from here at Lewis Bruce Field. Ramblers back with the ball.
Your penalty flag's still on the floor ground there.
Is that what that is?
No, I don't know. It's a leaf, I think.
It's yellow.
Rolling around, trying to get up to about the
15.
15.
So it's about a 3-yard gain. Looking at the stick over there, it's more of a 2-yard gain. So it's going to be 2nd down and 8. Ramblers back to the line of scrimmage. They put 2 men wide on the far side. Burris comes to the near side. Right up the middle. And that's
Sheridan gets the first down.
That's little. Out across the 20 to close to the 25-yard line. Out to the 24. So the Ramblers dig out of the hole here. Quickly to the line of scrimmage. Same lineup. Little again. And he tries to take it up the middle. Gets swallowed up at about the line of scrimmage.
Got a yard out of it.
So it'll be 2nd and 9.
In order for them to be successful, they've got to use Chase Little. He didn't carry the ball one time down there the night they met in Norfolk, although he had 3 big catches, but they've got to do something. He's got to get into the game.
Well, so far, so good. Okay, the Ramblers change it up a little bit. They bring Douglas wide to the near side this time.
And Little, man in motion.
He rolls to
back
pass,
out,
tipped.
Yep.
Luckily, that was not intercepted.
Intended for Little out here on the. He was the short man.
So it sets up a 3rd down and 9. Ball spotted still right on the 25-yard line. Down to 1:31 to play here in the first quarter.
No score.
Your sectional championship right here. 2 men wide on each side. There's the snap, looking over the top to pass.
Oh, come on.
Over Little's back to bat it down. No call. Kilgore credited with the defense there.
He bumped him. He bumped him a good one as he was going over the top of him. No call, though.
It's going to be 4th down and 9, so the Ramblers are going to have to punt it away again.
Ramblers can't let this and get blocked. They're too good of a field position.
Little back to do the punting. Little takes a snap. Gets rid of it.
It's a good punt. Good punt. It's going to go down.
Stays in
bounds
bounds
all the way down to about the, rolls out about the
16-yard
line.
So a good punt. Puts the Falcons back deep. With 1:16 to play here in the first quarter. Chain gang running the other end of the field now.
Huge crowd tonight.
Well, look over there on the fence on the far side. I
Yep.
mean, it's just full.
Well, it's the same way on this side, and our stands, we got a huge crowd down here. Something they've been pumping all week long on Facebook. WFWR, we had a nice little spot for them, and at school they've been pressuring them real hard during lunch hour and stuff to get out here, and they did. And the fact that it's nice weather.
2 men wide on the far side this time.
Don't. They're going
There's a snap. Going to keep it. Takes it up the middle. Boy, there's nothing
None
there
there.
that time.
They're going to see where this.
Yeah, they'll spot him about the. Well, it looks like they may move him back a little bit. They did. 2 yards.
Yeah.
It's going to be 2nd down and 12 now.
And now we got looks like, well, I thought we were going to have a timeout. Everybody just turned around and started walking.
Same lineup. They put trips to the far side this time.
Well, we got to look for a pass here. And he's going over the middle.
No good.
Almost intercepted, but it was
That was
by Britt.
got in there.
I think it was thrown in front of both of them, though.
Sets up a 3rd down now for the Falcons. That wide receiver just stayed out there. He says, I'm not even coming in, boys. I'm going to stay right here. That's Kilgore. And still have trips to the far side.
Kilgore had the 82-yard pass that won the game last time.
There's the snap. He's looking at Kilgore.
Going across the middle, overthrown again.
Nope.
He's got an arm on him. He has got a heck of an arm.
So it sets up a 4th down, and now the Falcons are going to have to punt it back.
But if you notice on that particular, either one of those last 2 passes, nobody's going 30, 40 yards deep. Those are little 10, 15-yarders.
Little comes back deep to receive the punt for the Red Ramblers. Down to 34 seconds to go here in the first quarter. No score. There's the snap. There's the kick. It's a high one.
Goes straight up almost. Going to bounce out about the
45.
Oh, we give him a better shot than that, but oh well.
Well, from down there, it probably looked like that. that sideline official wasn't up here where he could see. They gave him about a yard.
Yep, that's what they're down there talking about. So that's not where it went out.
Theron Schmid straightened him out down there. Now he's calling Theron back. He's telling him, you let me do that, I'll do this. I don't know what he's telling him, but he was pointing. Doubles on each side this time. There's the snap.
Plenty of time, pass caught.
Complete and tackled immediately.
About a 32-yarder.
Now look at that spot, John.
Yeah.
That's nowhere near where he was hit.
No. He was actually pushed forward after he caught it.
Yeah. So the Ramblers get the ball 1st and 10 at the Falcon 34-yard line. So the Ramblers come back to the line of scrimmage. They put trips to the far side.
This may be the final. If they don't hurry up, it's going to be.
I think
they're just going to let it out.
Go. So at the end of 1, no score. The Red Ramblers have the ball 1st and 10 from the Falcon 33. We'll switch ends, hear a word from one of our underwriters, and be back. Don't go away. You're listening to Attica Red Rambler football on 91.5 FM WFWR.
Crafts offers repair services on all your appliances. Crafts Appliances, 100 North Perry Street, Attica, 585-5359.
See the USA in your Chevrolet. America's asking you to call. Drive your Chevrolet through the USA. America's the greatest land of all.
Mike Alsop Chevrolet Buick, your service-minded dealer, 765-762-6121, 400 East Pike Street, formerly Bryant Chevrolet and Buick. We sell new Chevrolets and Buicks as well as used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Service and parts hours Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. and Saturdays, 8 to noon. Sales hours Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Mike Alsop Chevrolet Buick, 762-6121.
USA in your Chevrolet. The Rockies way out west is calling you. Drive your Chevrolet.
See the USA in your Chevrolet. Love that commercial.
That's an oldie but goodie. They've got their windows all decorated up there today, and I stopped in and give them an invoice the other day, and they're moving some trucks up there, it looks like to me.
Okay, here we go. Trips to the near side this time. They hand it off.
Sheridan, somebody
it's a
broke through.
It's a keeper, and that's
he fumbled
Patrick.
They get it back.
Ramblers say they have it back.
It actually got about another 3 yards
when
off.
He fumbled it forward, and the Ramblers able to cover it. Officials still talking it over. I don't know whether they're talking about possession or the spot.
Dawson Pattengale came up with the fumble. They're going to move the ball down. What's it on now? The 20.
Looks like about the 18 or the 19.
I got to go. I got to work around the pole here, so I can't.
I think it's a 19. 1st and 10. Doubles on this side. They take it up the middle again, and he's tripped up. That's Kirkpatrick. He's going to get about 7 or 8 yards out of that. Let's see where they give him the spot. 8 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 2. Zach Black has not carried the ball yet tonight, but he had a good night last week. I look for him to maybe get a few handles here tonight. I don't think he's even out there right now.
No, not with the passing lineup right now.
No. There's the snap. Keeps
it again. He's going to go forward for about 3 yards.
Good
maybe.
Enough for a 1st down. And that's going to make it 1st and goal for the Red Ramblers. With 11:04 here to go in the first half, they're knocking on the Falcon door.
1st and goal for the Ramblers.
Sam Huckleberry likes it when they knock on that door. Ramblers with trips to the left on the near side.
Certain halftime show we had in basketball.
Yeah. Pass.
Flips it out.
Flips it out. No good.
That was I don't know what that was, but. Yeah, they can't. I guess it wasn't yeah.
Wasn't necessarily
it was
a
pass,
but they Falcons wisely going after it.
Our guys just kind of walked it off, but yeah, it was a forward pass.
2nd down and goal.
That was one of those you're 4 yards away from me and I throw it at you 90-mile-an-hour passes.
No score here yet, but the Ramblers working on it.
Better get set.
Burris wide to the right, trips to the left. Pass incomplete, intended for Burris. Burris wanted an interference call, didn't get it. Sets up a 3rd down.
Right now, they're only 2 of 8 passing.
They need to. Sheridan hadn't carried the ball much. I wouldn't mind seeing him with an end around here.
He's carried 6 times for 22 yards.
Little comes wide to the far side, trips to the short side of the field on the right. And this time they do give it to Sheridan. He drops it, and the Ramblers get it back, I believe.
Yeah, there are no Falcons aren't motioning anything, so.
But it's going to set up a 4th and goal now for the Red Ramblers.
But it's on the 5, so he's able to pick up 3 yards.
10 minutes to go in the half.
So no first downs here for the Ramblers. They've got to get it in the end zone or they're going to turn the ball over on downs.
Remind everybody that Veterans Day is coming up on Friday. More information coming up here at halftime.
Trips to the right. Little comes to the left. Pass. Going to throw it. Oh, way overthrown, I believe, to Little. And the Ramblers are going to turn it over on downs. So the Ramblers come up dry here after a nice drive down the field. And they're going to give the ball back to the Falcons. They're going to be deep in Red Rambler territory, or in their own territory here. So the Falcons line it up. They bring Kilgore wide again. They actually got trips to the near side here. There's the snap. Keeper right up the middle. Finds a seam. And he's got the first down and some.
All the way down to about the 24.
Hargan finally made the tackle, but a huge hole there. Too bad the Red Ramblers couldn't have done that down there in 4 tries at the end zone, huh? So they move the sticks, 1st and 10.
Well, if you notice when they tried to pass Little that time, they had him triple teamed. You knew that was going to happen.
They fall forward for maybe a yard. Let's see where they spot him here. Hargan again on the tackle. It's going to be 2nd down and 9. And a long 9 at that. Falcons put trips to the far side again. No score here. 9 minutes to go in the first half. Long count. There's the snap. Keeper takes it right up the middle. Finds a little bit of room. Gets it out to the 30-yard line. Gain of about 5. It's going to be well short of the first down, though.
Sheridan made the stop.
They line up quickly here. Doubles on each side. And a timeout, maybe?
No.
No, they're just calling in the play from the sideline. Long count. There's the snap. They flip it out. Complete to Kilgore. He's loose. He's loose.
He got the last touchdown.
Douglas chases him down and stops him at about the 15-yard line. But a big, big play for Kilgore that time. So they move the sticks here quickly. And the Falcons now knocking on the Red Rambler door. Let's see if the Ramblers can get a stop here now on short yardage.
16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16. There's the snap. They hand it off up the middle. He takes it to the outside, and he's gone. Touchdown. That was Christian Myers, the senior, with the touchdown. And the Falcons get on the board here first over the Red Ramblers, and they made that one look easy. So let's see if they what they're going to do here. This is they got everybody stacked up over on the far side. The only person that's over here is the kicker and the quarterback.
And they got it.
2 points.
You have got to be kidding me.
Ramblers didn't know what to do with it. Ramblers had no clue what to do with that. So the Falcons.
You have 5 red jerseys, actually 6 red jerseys, and 2 white. jerseys out there, and you don't know who you're supposed to counter.
8-0. The Falcons take the lead here in this championship with 7:52 to play in the first half. We'll be back with a kickoff. Don't go away. You're listening to Attica Red Rambler football.
Most insurance consumers are all about the best price, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agents, that's where Valley Insurance begins. They offer you personalized advice and service and a choice of companies to fit your needs, along with competitive rates. It's located on South Council Street in Attica. That's Valley Insurance as your local hometown full-service insurance agency. Call 762-3619. 762-3619, Valley Insurance.
Okay, back here at Lewis Bruce Field, Larry Grant, John Dill. And Jerry Bales listening at home. I want to say hi to Jerry tonight. He's been a good Rambler fan this year. Okay, the Falcons set to kick it off here.
One man deep is Sheridan. And they're going to
short kick.
It didn't go.
Yeah, it did. Barely.
Yeah, yes, it did barely.
Falcons say they have it.
I thought they touched it before it got over the 50.
I thought they did too, but let's
That's
see
why
what
I said
the
it
call
didn't
is.
go.
And it's Rambler ball. And they're going to have it in some great field position here after that short kick. They're going to have it at their own 48-yard line, John. It'll be over on the far hash mark. So let's see if the Red Ramblers can put something together here and punch it into the end zone, tie this game up. Little goes wide to the short side of the field. Burris comes to this side along with Britt. They send it up the middle. Not
Nothing.
much there.
Maybe a couple yards, but
He's going to get maybe 2 yards out to the 50.
Josh Little, the first defender there, time up. Moves the ball across midfield.
Second down and 8. Ball is now in Falcon territory. Falcons up 8-0 now. Burris wide to the near side. They
Little
hand
in
it off to
motion.
Sheridan. Little, I'm
cuts
sorry,
back
takes
across.
it up the middle.
Little comes across. He's going to pick up about
6 yards.
6 yards.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 2 for the Red Ramblers. Puts the ball at the 44-yard line of the Falcons.
Yeah, Little's got to get involved in this offense in order to open up that middle a little bit, because if you're going to run through the middle all the time, they're just going to stack it.
Trips to the right this time. Little comes to the near side. Sheridan, and that was going nowhere. They're going to mark him about a yard short, so he's going to lose a yard.
They
It's going to be 4th and 3 now. And
well, he got in on that left side of that line real quick. Actually, grabbed Sheridan from behind, actually.
Yeah, Sheridan, he looked like he was moving in slow motion there. Little back to punt it away. He'll be punting from about his own 45. Gets it away. It's a hanger. It's going to come down, take a Rambler bounce. And
they killed it.
Nope, they
didn't
either.
make it.
Or did they?
Yeah, I think so.
I think he got it killed. I think he touched it before it got into the end zone. So the Ramblers have him pinned back. Let's see if they can do something with him now.
Was on to 1 or 2. Can't tell.
Yeah, well, I want to say the 2, looking at the flag over there. The Falcons will be working out of their own end zone.
Good place for safety.
Yeah. 5:55 to go here in the first half. Ramblers down 8-0.
We need somebody to drop back here. We need a safety back here.
Kilgore one-on-one coverage on this side. They take it up the middle.
About the 5.
They get about a yard out of that one. It looks like maybe 2. Let's see, 2 yards, I'm going to say. So it's second down and 8. That's a short 3.
Eight to nothing right now. North Vermillion just scoring.
Just Kilgore and Little out here.
5:18 left to go in this first half.
Long count. There's the snap. Up the middle. A huge hole.
Again.
And he's gone. I don't know whether anybody's going to catch him or not. Maybe Little.
They're finally
going to ride him down at about the 20, the 18. And a big, huge run again. Ramblers just giving up too many big plays here.
I didn't say who it was, but
was Myers again, I believe.
Doesn't make a difference, but
and we got a timeout on the field. Falcons will have the ball inside the Red Rambler 20-yard line after we come back from one of our underwriters.
Two big plays in a row. Ramblers let it go.
McDonald's of Attica is helping underwrite WFWR Sports Broadcast once again. McDonald's of Attica brings many jobs to Attica, so if you're looking for a job, apply today. Joe and Mary Brooks and McDonald's of Attica, giving back to the community that supports them.
All right, the Ramblers have already allowed more yardage out of North Vermillion in this first half than they did the whole game last time, and that ain't even included an 82-yard run by Kilgore that won the game last time. So,
okay, the Falcons lined it up here. Once again, Kilgore comes wide to the right side here with Little. There's the snap, right up the middle again.
There he goes.
Huge hole again, and down close to the 10-yard line, short of the first down. It's going to be about a 7-yard gain. It'll be second down, and I'm going to call that 3, John. Didn't get quite the spot I thought he was going to. So 2nd and 3. But with that kind of yardage every time, 3 yards isn't much. Same lineup. There's the snap. They take it right up the middle again. That was Myers. Hargan and Sheridan make the tackle that time for a very short gain. It's going to set up a 3rd down and 3 now.
.358 to go in this first half. 8-0. North Vermillion leads currently. They have the ball on Attica's 12-yard line, heading to the goal line.
There's the snap. And Ramblers didn't bite on it that time. And Pattengill got in there and made the sack. And it's going to set up a 4th down and about 6.
Big 3-yard loss that time.
Moves the ball out to the 15-yard line. Of course, the Falcons going to go here on 4th down. Ramblers need to hold them out one more time. Kilgore wide to the right.
I'm telling you, nobody's back. Nobody's back.
Right around the outside.
They missed a tackle.
1 and 2 and
down to the 5, first down, or is it? No.
Yeah, it's well
yeah, it is.
First down. So the Ramblers don't
Missed
make the
tackles.
stop, and they're going to give them 4 more chances to get in. Inside the 5-yard line.
So many missed tackles that time. I bet there was 4 missed tackles. Nobody tackles low anymore. That was all try to grab him down by the arms. And
they spot the ball right on the Red Rambler 5. So they line it back up here. 3 men in the backfield. Snap right up the middle.
He's in.
Plenty of room there. They say they're in, and official has not agreed yet. There we go. So the Falcons get on the board again to take a 14-0 lead here over the Red Ramblers. And let's see if the Red Ramblers can figure out this extra point deal here this time. Falcons went for 2 on a...
Who's number 5?
For them?
I don't have a 5.
Oh, I don't either.
I thought he's the one to run it in.
And now they line up in a more traditional style. Doubles to the right. Going to pass this time. Rolls.
The penalty way back here. That's got to be a hold.
Yeah, that can't be on us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's offensive holding. So the Ramblers decline that. And the Falcons will kick off to the Red Ramblers, leading 14-0 here with 2:33 to play here in the first half. We'll take a quick break and be back with that kickoff.
The Fountain Trust Company has served Fountain County since 1903. We at the Fountain Trust Company specialize in loans for you and your family like home mortgages, car loans, farm lines of credit, and business loans, just to mention a few. Come in and work on Jeff Crane at the Attica Banking Center, who will customize your loan to fit you and your family's needs and wants. The Fountain Trust Company Attica Banking Center is committed to growing Fountain County and is a member of FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Okay, the Falcons set to kick it off here to the Red Ramblers one more time. Ramblers will get the ball back to start out the second half as well. Johnson Sewer Service joining us as one of our underwriters for basketball. Matthew Johnson, his number 1 business is your number 2 business. I had it right. Yeah, I did. His number 1 business is your number 2 business.
Another short kick and picked up about the 44.
Yeah, see, number 2, number 1 and number 2.
Yeah, but your number 2 business is his number 1 business.
That's right. It is.
You found that out 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I had to have him up to my house on a Sunday.
Then it wasn't for church.
No. I was doing plenty of preaching. Let me tell you. Okay, the Ramblers with the ball 1st and 10 from their own 43-yard line.
Britt's got to watch out because he's pretty close to being
pass.
Encroachment.
Flip it out.
Little.
He falls forward for
low
2
crawls.
yards. Out across the 45 to the 46-yard line. So it's 2nd down and 8.
So Little's working on 0 yards and 2 catches here because he lost 3 yards on the first catch. Ball on the 46.
John Britt goes wide to the right. DJ comes to this side. Little takes it outside. Might have turned it up a little too quick. He's going to pick up about 2 yards.
Looks like it might have been Dice in on the stop.
Minute 33 to go here in this first half. North Vermillion currently leads 14-0, scoring all their points so far in this period. Ramblers got down to the 5-yard line and couldn't go in and four downs and give it up.
Pass rolls, has a man open, complete.
Little
Cuts it back inside
Slips.
the 35-yard line to the 34. And that's a big first down for the Red Ramblers.
Yeah, he tried to cut back and slipped right there. Didn't use any. The clock's running, but it didn't. Down to 1 minute right now.
Ramblers put trips to the right this time. Little on the near side, the short side of the field. Kirkpatrick takes the snap, looking to Little.
Quick pass over and he
it
drops
goes
it.
through his hands.
It wouldn't have stopped the clock anyway. That's trouble. Well, because it wasn't a first down. Come on, guys.
Makes it 2nd down and 10. Incomplete pass did stop the clock, though. So.
Yeah, but I mean the catch wouldn't have.
Not unless he'd have picked up the first down with it. Okay.
Now, Douglas and Britt goes to the right side. Burris is left, which means they're going to run.
Nope, they're not either. Kirkpatrick ready to pass. There's a flag. That's going to be a hold out here, probably. Sheridan.
Gets it off to Sheridan, and he's going to get down to about the 23.
That's good enough for a first down, but that's coming back, I'm afraid.
Yeah, holding Attica.
So that's coming back, unfortunately. That would have been a pretty good deal there. If Sheridan could have picked up that first down, that stopped the clock to move the sticks. But instead, we stopped the clock to move the ball back. And the Ramblers are going to be, that was 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So by the time they walk that off, it's going to be
back to 50-yard line.
25. So it's 2nd and 25 now for
big
the Red
penalty.
Ramblers
Big,
instead of
big
1st and 10. That's quite a swing, isn't it? Instead
yeah.
of 1st and 10, it's 2nd and 25. Well, maybe the Ramblers can make something happen here. 26 seconds to play here in the half. Trips to the right. Britt comes to the near side this time. There's the snap. He rolls. Fumbles it.
Falls on it.
He's going to have to
That's
fall
going to be it.
And that'll run the clock out here. So at the end of the first half, the Red Ramblers go to the locker room trailing here behind the Falcons 14-0. We'll take a break here. John will have some halftime stats for you. Don't go away. You're listening to Attica Red Rambler football on 91.5 FM WFWR.
Leslie Slinker Davis, Doctor of Pharmacy, registered pharmacist, and owner and operator of Davis Drugs. Davis Drugs offers free home delivery. They're open 8:30 to 6 Monday through Friday and 8:30 to 1 on Saturday. Leslie is a former Attica High School graduate and Lady Rambler athlete. Leslie's friendly reminder, stop in and get your flu shot at Davis Drugs, 300 South Perry Street, Attica, 762-3287.
The Attica and Covington County markets are full-service grocery stores that have been serving the communities of western Indiana and eastern Illinois since 1959. Our hope is to provide you and your family with the freshest products and most helpful service in the market. Our goal is to make your shopping trip easy and enjoyable. Thank you for shopping the Attica and Covington County markets. Longtime WFWR sports underwriters.
Jeffrey's Body Shop south of Attica offers guaranteed work and free estimates. They work on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. Whether it's a big crash or a little scratch, contact Jeffrey's Body Shop in Rob Roy at 764-4474. That's Jeffrey's Body Shop, 764-4474.
BT Reynolds Heating and Cooling, residential, commercial, industrial, locally owned. Call anytime for our 24-hour service. That's 765-337-8777. We service all makes, models, and brands, and are certified American Standard installers and certified Mitsubishi ductless heating and cooling installers. For more info, go to BT Reynolds on Facebook or www.btreynolds.com. That's BT Reynolds Heating and Cooling, 765-337-8777. Call anytime for our 24-hour service.
All right, now's a good, very good time next couple of weeks to get your winter furnace adjustment, cleaning, checkup. get that all out of the way. And so it's a lot better to do it now when it's this kind of temperature outside, and then to when you need it when it's below zero, and then there's 2 or 3 other people in front of you. But BT Rentals will get there, believe me. They've helped me out. Actually, they put my furnace in, or our furnace, air conditioner, and even had trouble with the old air conditioner, and they came in and out and redone it. That was one of those 100-degree days, so can't speak more highly of them. I was going to talk a little bit about the Friday, November 9th, this coming Friday, a week from tonight, is Veterans Day. And it's Veterans Day at Attica High School. And that's for all of our area veterans. If you're very interested, give the high school or the grade school or the high school, either want to call and get your name on the list, or you can walk in the door that very same day and get your name on the list and as a veteran or a member of the family of a veteran. And I believe they need if you have pictures, those need to be in by Monday or Tuesday if you have any pictures to send in. But it's a very fine tribute to do for our veterans, the band, the chorus. It also will be on YouTube and WFWR's Facebook page live, like we do every year in honor of our veterans. And we also have to get a special speaker this year. Happens to be Travis Dill. Yep, that's my son. Just recently retired, 22 years in the Navy, Spatial Warfare Intel officer. Coming back to Attica, and hopefully he gets a good crowd, and it's going to be a good talk. He likes talking, so that happened to be part of his job. So he'll handle that with no problems. Here's some stats for you. At halftime here, it's 14-0. 19 carries for 195 yards for North Vermillion, and they are 4 of 6 for 21 yards passing, scoring Myers with a 12-yard run, and then Myers with a 5-yard run. But you got to go back up here to Kilgore had a 65-yard run, and then it was Christian Myers had that 76-yard run that set up the 2 touchdowns. So they just was able to break free and take off, and the Ramblers got down, I believe, on their 5-yard line and had to go down and 4 downs and out and turn it back over to North Vermillion. So they missed their chance there. They recovered 2 fumbles early, the first 2 possessions that North Vermillion had, and they couldn't get anything going off of them. The Ramblers 18 of 91 on the ground, and they are 4 of 11 passing for just 27 yards. And so that's the passing game's not going very well with them, and that last backbreaker, that 15-yarder, when they finally had the ball on the 34, brought it all the way back to the 50, and they couldn't get anything going and closing out this first half. We're going to turn you back over to some of our great underwriters and the rest of this halftime break of about 10 minutes, and we'll be back for the second half action. We still got a good second half. Anything can go. The championship sectional game. Listen to WFWR 91.5, Attica, Williamsport.
Let Lisa Kraft Jordan and her knowledgeable staff help you find the phone, home wireless system, hotspots for on-the-go people, tablets, and accessories for all those different models of cell phones. Phone problems? Kraft's AT&T staff has the knowledge to get you back up and running. Need explanations on all the different services? Kraft's AT&T can explain those too. Kraft's AT&T, 100 North Perry Street, Attica, 585-5359.
The Harrison Steel Casting Company, built in Attica in 1906 by J.W. Harrison, and from the beginning to now, the Harrison Steel Casting Company takes their role in this community very seriously. And because of that, they are proud to help underwrite tonight's broadcast on WFWR 91.5. Valerie Moss see Attica and Hillsboro as more than just business locations. They see home, family, and friends first. They care about the cities and especially about the students of the area schools striving to better themselves. Moss Schremer Homes of Attica and Hillsboro, a proud WFWR underwriter.
Building a new building, remodeling or repairing an old building, or maybe you need a new roof. Think Metal. Cut out the middleman and buy factory direct from Interstate Metals and Builders. Made of grade 80, 40-year warranty steel with 18 different colors to choose from, and Interstate will roll, slit, and cut metal to length in their plants. All panels and trim are fabricated to meet the specs of each job. 29 varieties of construction-grade lumber and high bay shop lights are also available.
Call us at 877-346-4449 or come see us at Interstate Metals and Interstate Builders in West Lebanon, Indiana. We look forward to serving all your building needs. AHW is John Deere dealer in Williamsport that sells new and used tractors, combines, sprayers, farm equipment, riding lawnmowers, and turf and commercial equipment. Emission regulations and equipment requirements have grown even tougher, but the new AHW bulk oil, bulk diesel exhaust fluid delivery program is set to change the game. Talk to your AHW parts department with the advantage of our on-farm diesel exhaust fluid program and keep your John Deere equipment running clean this fall. Plus, simplify your John Deere maintenance by making us your one team for quality fluids. And if you're considering portable dispensing units, we have you covered with a variety of sizes perfect for your operation. That's AHW John Deere in Williamsport, Indiana, 765-762-3650. That's 765-762-3650.
On behalf of the athletes participating in today's game, WFWR 91.5 FM would like to take the time to thank all of those who donated funds in order to bring this game into your home, car, or business. WFWR is truly your community radio station, and without you and your support, we would not be able to bring you this program. Thank you for your continued support.
Crafts Appliances has been an Attica business icon for many years. Washers, dryers, window air conditioners, and so much more. Broken appliance, Crafts offers repair services on all your appliances. Crafts Appliances, 100 North Perry Street, Attica, 585-5359.
See the USA in your Chevrolet. America's asking you to call. Drive your Chevrolet through the USA. America's the greatest land of all.
Mike Alsop Chevrolet Buick, your service-minded dealer, 765-762-6121, 400 East Pike Street, formerly Bryant Chevrolet and Buick. We sell new Chevrolets and Buicks as well as used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Service and parts hours Monday through Friday 8 to 5 p.m. and Saturdays 8 to noon. Sales hours Monday through Friday 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Saturday 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Mike Alsop Chevrolet Buick, 762-6121.
USA in your Chevrolet. The Rockies way out west are calling you. Drive your Chevrolet.
Most insurance consumers are all about the best price, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agents, that's where Valley Insurance begins. They offer you personalized advice and service and a choice of companies to fit your needs, along with competitive rates. It's located on South Council Street in Attica. That's Valley Insurance as your local hometown full-service insurance agency. Call 762-3619. 762-3619, Valley Insurance. McDonald's of Attica is helping underwrite WFWR sports broadcast once again. McDonald's of Attica brings many jobs to Attica, so if you're looking for a job, apply today. Joel and Mary Brooks and McDonald's of Attica, giving back to the community that supports them. Fountain Trust Company has served Fountain County since 1903. We at the Fountain Trust Company specialize in loans for you and your family like home mortgages, car loans, farm lines of credit, and business loans, just to mention a few. Come in and work for Jeff Crane at the Attica Banking Center, who will customize your loan to fit you and your family's needs and wants. The Fountain Trust Company Attica Banking Center is committed to growing Fountain County and is a member of FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Leslie Slinker Davis, Doctor of Pharmacy, Registered Pharmacist, and owner and operator of Davis Drugs. Davis Drugs offers free home delivery. They're open 8:30 to 6 Monday through Friday and 8:30 to 1 on Saturday. Leslie is a former Attica High School graduate and Lady Rambler athlete. Leslie's friendly reminder, stop in and get your flu shot at Davis Drugs, 300 South Perry Street, Attica, 762-3287.
The Attica and Covington County markets are full-service grocery stores that have been serving the communities of western Indiana and eastern Illinois since 1959. Our hope is to provide you and your family with the freshest products and most helpful service in the market. Our goal is to make your shopping trip easy and enjoyable. Thank you for shopping the Attica and Covington County markets. Longtime WFWR sports underwriters. Jeffrey's Body Shop south of Attica offers guaranteed work and free estimates. They work on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. Whether it's a big crash or a little scratch, contact Jeffrey's Body Shop in Rob Roy at 764-4474. That's Jeffrey's Body Shop, 764-4474. BT Reynolds Heating and Cooling, residential, commercial, industrial, locally owned. Call anytime for our 24-hour service. That's 765-337-8777. We service all makes, models, and brands, and are certified American Standard installers and certified Mitsubishi ductless heating and cooling installers. For more info, go to BT Reynolds on Facebook or www.btreynolds.com. That's BT Reynolds Heating and Cooling, 765-337-8777. Call anytime for our 24-hour service.
Let Lisa Kraft Jordan and her knowledgeable staff help you find the phone, home wireless system, hotspots for on-the-go people, tablets, and accessories for all those different models of cell phones. Phone problems? Kraft's AT&T staff has the knowledge to get you back up and running. Need explanations on all the different services? Kraft's AT&T can explain those too. Kraft's AT&T, 100 North Perry Street, Attica, 585-5359.
The Harrison Steel Casting Company, built in Attica in 1906 by J.W. Harrison, and from the beginning to now, the Harrison Steel Casting Company takes their role in this community very seriously. And because of that, they are proud to help underwrite tonight's broadcast on WFWR 91.5. Bob and Valerie Moss see Attica and Hillsborough as more than just business locations. They see home, family, and friends first. They care about the cities and especially about the students of the area schools striving to better themselves. The Moss Freeman Homes of Attica and Hillsborough, a proud WFWR underwriter.
Building a new building? Remodeling or repairing an old building? Or maybe you need a new roof? Think metal. Cut out the middleman and buy factory direct from Interstate Metals and Builders. Made of grade 80, 40-year warranty steel with 18 different colors to choose from, and Interstate will roll, slit, and cut metal to length in their plant. All panels and trim are fabricated to meet the specs of each job. 29 varieties of construction-grade lumber and high-bay shop lights are also available.
Call us at 877-346-4449 or come see us at Interstate Metals and Interstate Builders in West Lebanon, Indiana. We look forward to serving all your building needs. AHW is John Deere dealer in Williamsport that sells new and used tractors, combines, sprayers, farm equipment, riding lawnmowers, and turf and commercial equipment. Emission regulations and equipment requirements have grown even tougher. But the new AHW bulk oil, bulk diesel exhaust fluid delivery program, and is set to change the game. Talk to your AHW parts department with the advantage of our on-farm diesel exhaust fluid program and keep your John Deere equipment running clean this fall. Plus, simplify your John Deere maintenance by making us your one team for quality fluids. And if you're considering portable dispensing units, we have you covered with a variety of sizes perfect for your operation. That's AHW John Deere in Williamsport, Indiana, 765-762-3650. That's 765-762-3650.
John Dill Green. Oh, sorry, John. Well, we're back. We're back.
Are we?
The Ramblers trailing here 14-0 behind the Falcons as we move into the second half of play.
All you can eat taco benefit dinner. AHS cafeteria. November 7th, 4:30 to 8:30. The benefit of the family of Chris Mickle, who's recently been diagnosed with brain cancer. All you can eat tacos.
Well, I had a nice visit with some of the class of 2000 out there. My son Seth and Dave Gaylor, Keith Wolf. Who else? Somebody else was down there, John. Who was that? Oh, Andy Moody.
Moody, yeah.
Yeah, Andy Moody was down there. Okay, the Ramblers back deep to receive here.
Tried to put Andy back on the sideline. He used to be one of our sideline reporters.
He said he'd do it.
Well, it kicked it out of bounds on, goes out about the 34 or so, but they're going to.
Looks like they're going to mark it about the 36. Brian Stwally sending me scores here. Pioneers leading handily 38-0. West Side's down 10-7 right now.
Pioneer was beating Lafayette Central Catholic 39-0.
Broncos are up 14-0 over Carmel. If you're interested,
Oh,
in
they give that.
Lafayette.
They brought it back to the 41.
That's even better.
Yeah. Attica's 41. Heading south, 41 right there.
Okay, the Ramblers back on the ball here to start out the second half. Doubles over on the far side. Keeper
Breaks
ahead.
one, breaks
Got
two.
the first down.
First down and
Kirkpatrick.
about 13.
All the way out across the 50-yard line to the Falcon 46.
Dice with the tackle. Attica moves the sticks. First and 10 from the 46-yard line.
Come back up the line of scrimmage. You've got doubles, trips to the right side, which is the short side of the field. Little over here on the long side. That's almost a lot of movement
Sheridan,
going on there.
He's not going anywhere. Didn't get the corner made over there, but that was the short side of the field they were trying to run to.
Yeah.
And just nothing there. They spot the ball back just shy of the original line of scrimmage.
They've got our number on that sweep. Sheridan's only got 25 yards and 10 carries.
Second down and a long 10 now.
He had 77 yards this time. Well, I'll go back and get the right page here.
Britt comes wide to the near side.
He had 80 yards this time, last time I played him.
There's the snap, looking to pass this time.
A lot of time, but he got to roll out.
Better get rid of it, and he does.
Go long.
And it's broken up. Douglas, the intended receiver, had good position there, and they nailed him from behind.
That was up for anything, and that was scary.
Yeah, it was kind of up for grabs. Brennan Ellis had as much of an opportunity to catch that ball as we did.
I'm looking at the replay here, and that was a good defensive move there. Wasn't
third and
pass
10.
interference or nothing.
Trips to the right-hand side on the short side again. Little comes near. They throw it to
goes
Little.
Long.
And boy, I don't know about that one, John. A lot of contact there before Little couldn't get to the ball. He was being held, but the official right on it says no. Yeah, his hand on him. Yeah, he was being held.
There's a lot of hand on him there.
We had a replay on that. Fourth down. Now the Ramblers going to have to punt it away. Little back to punt, so the Ramblers unable to move the ball here in their first outing in the first of the second half. And they're going to pick it up and
almost
not
drops
go
it
anywhere.
It's going to go all the way down to about the 10-yard line.
That was Kilgore back there on the coverage, and even though the Ramblers were bearing down on him, he picked it up, was going to run it, but he didn't go anywhere. So they're pinned pretty deep here. Let's see if the Ramblers can hold him. The last time we had him back here, they made it look pretty easy.
Yeah,
and
Kilgore
marched the ball down the field.
Kilgore running out there for 65 yards. This is going to be their first offensive set of the night, or the second half, sorry. They're leading right now 14-0. Using a lot of time on that clock. They're not even set yet, and they're down to 10 seconds. Now they go down finally.
There's the snap. Take it right up the middle.
Nothing. Maybe a couple yards.
Yeah, they're going to give him forward progress there. He comes up looking like he may be Wyatt Reynolds. Looks like he might have been a little shook up on that play. 10 minutes to play here in the third quarter. You give him 2 yards on that, so it'll be second down and 8. They move Kilgore wide to the right again. He just kind of camps out there. There's the snap. They hand it off. Nope, it's a keeper. And
breaks 1, 2.
First down and then some. Hartman makes the tackle there, but a big gain that time on the quarterback keeper. So a big first down here again for the Falcons as they move the ball out across the 45-yard line. Falcons in the lead here.
Now I'm back.
There's the snap.
And going to driven back right at the line of scrimmage. May have lost. Well, they're going to spot him.
They're going to give him his forward progress there, and he'll end up with about a yard out of that.
He never made the turn, actually.
They move it about a foot, so it's going to be second down and 9. A long 9. Doubles on each side. Kilgore on this side. There's the snap, looking to pass. And it's incomplete. Intended for Lucas Cook over on the far side. Sets up a third down and 9 now.
That's only their third incomplete pass, and Cook's already caught 2, which is a little 6-yarder and a little 5-yarder.
They line it up again here. Doubles on the far side. Kilgore comes to the near side again. And keeper going to take it straight ahead. And the Ramblers close the hole up pretty quickly that time.
That might be a loss of 1 there.
And I think you're going to put it right back where it was at. So it's going to be 4th down and 9 now. Ellis back to punt, it looks like.
Again, Little, the lone ranger back there. I kind of hate that because you don't have anybody blocking for him.
Nope. Once they get past here, he's fair game.
And they've got 3 back to keep from getting the ball blocked.
That was going straight up
sky high. It's going to go up maybe.
Hope they know where it's at. And they're going to down it at about the 32 or the 33.
Yeah, about a 23 or 24-yard punt. Went straight up.
That was a hanger.
That's great if you're on about the 30-yard line.
So the Ramblers will have the ball back here on their own 32-yard line to start out this drive. They trail here 14-0 behind the Falcons. Down to 7:40 to play here in the quarter. Keeper straight ahead goes Kirkpatrick for about a 5-yard gain.
About 6.
Yeah. So it's 2nd down and a long 4. Ball spotted out at the 37-yard line of the Red Ramblers as they get lined back up. Little and Britt come wide to the near side this time.
Oh,
he's
that
got
was
the 1st down and then some. Might have been a horse collar there.
That sure was.
I think that's what you were talking about, wasn't it?
Yep.
But good enough for a 1st down out across the 45 to the 46-yard line of the Red Ramblers. Doubles on each side. Little to the near side on the short side. Kirkpatrick keeps it. Fake the handoff to Sheridan.
Maybe a couple.
Well, John, regardless of the outcome of tonight's game, we'll be in the gym Tuesday night with the Lady Ramblers.
Yep, getting ready started. The boys don't start till the 20th, and that still depends on what happens tonight. If they would advance, that obviously sets them back a week.
Lady Ramblers had a little workout last night at Benton Central. Kirkpatrick with the keeper, close to a first down, but he's going to be about a yard short. Kilgore made the tackle pretty decisively that time. It was a kind of a body slam.
Right on the 45-yard line.
3rd down and 1.
Of North Vermillion.
Keeper
and he's going to go straight ahead and no.
He's not going to get it. And it's going to set up a 4th down now and 1 for the Red Ramblers. No gain on the play. Not sure I wouldn't have taken that around the outside. And it's coming to the point in time the Ramblers are going to have to start taking some chances here, John, I think. They're down 2 touchdowns, and they are going to go for it here on 4th down.
You can't keep throwing those
trips to the right this time.
30-yard bubble passes.
Sheridan, he's got the 1st down, cuts it back in, and thrown out of bounds at the 40 by Kilgore. So the Ramblers convert on 4th down to keep the drive alive here. That puts the ball at the Falcon 39-yard line. Just under 5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. The Ramblers trailing 14-0. They put trips to the right again. Kirkpatrick keeps it. He's not going anywhere.
Kirkpatrick brought down on the play by Myers and Luca.
No gain, so they're going to spot the ball right back at the line of scrimmage on the 40-yard line. Ramblers put doubles on each side this time. Kirkpatrick looking to pass. Has some time, gets rid of it, way overthrown. It's intended for little, but it was 10 yards away from him. So it sets up a 3rd down and 10 now for the Ramblers. Ramblers taking some time here this time. Clock's down to 10. Now they break the huddle. 8, 7, 6. Better hurry up. Trips to the right. 3, 2. There they get it away. Looking to pass. Has a man open. Burris, and he's brought down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. That's going to set up another 4th down. The Ramblers didn't move the ball at all that time. So they're going to have to punt it away this time. And Little drops back to do the punting.
Little to punt it away.
Kilgore back to receive. There's the snap. Gets the punt away. It's a deep one. And it's going to take a Rambler roll. They're going to down it right down at the goal line. So a good punt for the Red Ramblers. Pins the Falcons back. But let's see if the Ramblers can take advantage of that, John.
Again, didn't work last time.
No. No.
Had him down on the 5-yard line last time. No, they're going to bring it out to 20, aren't they?
No. I don't think so. They're going to get the ball like on the 1-yard line.
Yeah, I see the stakes down there, but the ball's down there. I'm looking at the scoreboard.
I don't know what the official's doing. They're talking down there. I don't like it when they talk.
What's this?
Nope, now they're going to
bring it out to 20.
Oh, either it was in or it wasn't. Must not have been, huh? They must change their mind. So they move it out to the 20. Not sure what happened there.
Not either.
I thought the Ramblers made the stop. Maybe they were standing in the end zone when they made the stop. I don't know.
He slid through the pylon marker over there.
There's the snap. Going right up the middle.
Myers takes about to 25.
Picks up about 4 yards. Hargan makes a stop for the Red Ramblers.
Myers shaking up on the play.
Myers a little slow to get up that time. He's kind of favoring his ankle. Looks like he's going to come out. Christian Myers, a senior. Okay, they line it back up here. 2nd down and a long 5. There's the snap. Keeper takes it right up the middle. And close to the 1st down, it looks like. But probably about a yard shy, looking at the marker. So it's going to be 3rd down and 1 for the Falcons. 2:26 to play here in the third quarter. The Ramblers still trailing by 2 touchdowns, 14-0.
Got one wide out, way wide out over there. Britt's going to be covering him. That doubles to the left side. Here was the short side of the field. But they're going to go middle.
Up the middle again.
Did they?
Ramblers closed
I think
it
they
up,
got it.
but he reached the ball out across the line.
By about a yard.
So they keep the drive going here. 1st and 10.
So again, don't forget Veterans Day starts at 9 a.m. Veterans show up about 8 for coffee and donuts.
There's the snap, straight ahead.
Powers his way through for about 4 yards.
4 Ramblers on the tackle there, but still picked up some extra yardage. 2nd down and 6. So that's a 4-yard gain.
Yeah, that is Friday. That's the 9th, and not because Veterans Day falls on Sunday this year. So they're going to celebrate that on Friday. So get on out there. If you're a veteran, this is for you. So come out and enjoy a great celebration put on for your honor.
There's a handoff. No, he's going to
fumble. I guess he scooped back up. I guess he didn't. I thought he was
first down.
Yep. I was watching the quarterback.
He handed it off,
Yeah.
or acted like he did. So they just keep the drive going here. That was Brennan Ellis with the keeper. Another 1st down.
And right now they're just running right through the Rambler defense. Ramblers did a very good job a couple weeks ago holding them. But so far tonight, they're just having their way right through the middle. There's another run right through the middle.
Just put his head
Power
down
through.
and goes. That's about an 8-yard gain.
gain.
That's Wyatt Reynolds on the carry. And they're in Red Rambler territory now. And that's going to end the 3rd quarter. The Falcons hanging on to this 14-0 lead. The Red Ramblers still looking for the end zone here. We'll take a quick break and be back and see if they can put a couple drives together here in the 4th quarter. Don't go away. You're listening to Attica Red Rambler football.
On behalf of the athletes participating in today's game, WFWR 91.5 FM would like to take the time to thank all of those who donated funds in order to bring this game into your home, car, or business. WFWR is truly your community radio station, and without you and your support, we would not be able to bring you this program. Thank you for your continued support.
Okay, we're back here at Lewis Bruce Field. Larry Grant, John Dill with you here tonight. The Ramblers trying to keep the Falcons out of the end zone here again right now.
14-0 right now. Going in, starting this 4th period.
There's the snap. Straight ahead again, right up through the Red Rambler middle. And good enough for another 1st down. He's got about 5 steps back there when he gets that ball before he hits that Red Rambler line. He's got his head down and his shoulder down, and he just makes his own hole there every time, and that's where they pick up that extra 3, 4, 5 yards every time.
Yeah, it's wide open on that right side of that line. He's once he shoots a gap and gets by Pattingale, there's nobody on the other side. There's nobody over there to stop him.
1st and 10, Falcons. There's the snap. They
Same
do it
thing.
again, right up the middle. Still on his
going.
feet, and finally They wrestle him down, but it's good enough for about an 8-yard gain, maybe 7.
Looks like it was Christian Meyer. Gain of
That was Myers on the carry again. Now they're going to say 6 yards, a little shy of what I thought it was originally. But the ball's inside the 40-yard line at the Red Rambler 38. So they keep the drive moving here.
2nd and 4 from the 38. Just under 11 minutes to go in the game. North Vermillion leading 14-0.
Only 4 or 7 passing, so they're not really going to pass on you. But they're sure not having trouble going through the middle. Same thing, gap again.
Still on his feet. Another first down, John. Down inside the 30-yard line now, close to the 35. Let's see where they spot the ball. I'm sorry. That's the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 27-yard line.
And they're just grinding it out on the ground right now.
Yep, that runs the clock on top of that.
Get lined up again here. One wide out on each side. Long count. There's the snap. They hand it off again up the middle. And this time a shorter gain, about 2 yards. Gets it down to the 25-yard line.
Gain of 2, 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 25, Attica 25.
Ball at the 25-yard line.
2nd down and 8. Taking their time here. 5, and once again right up the middle.
Reynolds to the right side.
Wyatt Reynolds on the carry again that time. He gets
Like it's Douglas.
about 4 more yards maybe, down to the 20-yard line. Yeah, someone was saying 6 yards. I don't know where they got 6 out of that. But so it's going to be 3rd down and a long 3.
3rd and 4. Ball spotted down around the 20-yard line.
The winner of this game hosts the regional, so if it's Attica, it'll be here. If not, it will be North Vermillion. It's going to be a tough regional, that's for sure. There's a little stutter step.
Middle again.
He's gone.
He's loose,
To the right side.
and he is in for the touchdown.
Touchdown North Vermillion.
That was Brennan Ellis. And the Falcons put yet another touchdown on here to take a 20-0 lead over the Red Ramblers.
Well, if you don't tackle, they score. Pretty simple.
So it looks like they're going to go for 2 here again. And wide open, untouched into the end zone for the extra point is Wyatt Reynolds. So it's a 22-0 game here as the clock winds down here. 8:30 to play in the game now. And the Red Ramblers still haven't been able to find the end zone. We'll take a quick break. And we'll have another kickoff here. See if the Red Ramblers can put a drive together. We'll be back.
Crafts Appliances has been an Attica business icon for many years. Washers, dryers, window air conditioners, and so much more. Broken appliance, Crafts offers repair services on all your appliances. Crafts Appliances, 100 North Perry Street, Attica, 585-5359.
Okay, we're back here with you at Lewis Bruce Field. The Red Ramblers struggling here tonight against the Falcons. Falcons with a 22-0 lead here in this championship game. There's the kick. It's a short one. It's going to be fielded at about the 35-yard line by Burris. He's going the wrong way and brought down at the 30-yard line.
Man, he lost about 6 yards running backwards.
Now, see what he was trying to do, but he couldn't find the place to turn up.
Not a bad place for razzle dazzle there either, but he didn't.
He was looking for a slot there or a lane to turn up, and there just wasn't one. And they caught up with him. So the Ramblers will have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 31.
Down 22-0 with 8 minutes to go. First 2 times the Falcons touched the ball tonight, they fumbled. Ramblers unable to do anything about it.
With a short pass play for about a 7-yard gain.
Looks like it was maybe Dice on the tackle.
Pass complete, and he dropped it.
Pass was intended for Little, no good.
There's the handoff to Britt, and he's finally brought down, and that's going to be good enough for a first down on forward progress there. That puts the ball at the Red Rambler 44-yard line. 7:44 to play here. Ramblers down 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, they can't run the ball. They got to start passing and pass to those sidelines to get this thing, the clock stopped for one, but
trips to the left.
That's 22 yards is a long way
complete
for a deficit.
To Burris for the first down, and still on his feet, and they finally tackle him. That kid had his face mask there. The official standing right over him and didn't make the call. I don't see how he missed that.
I don't either.
I mean, that was right in front of us here. And there was 3 of them making the tackle. The third kid come up and just grabbed his face mask. Pass again, complete to Little out on the far side. He turns it up, got the first down, and manages to get out of bounds over there, I think.
Yeah, they stopped the clock. This official stopped the clock.
So the Ramblers on the march here.
40 down to the 23.
Spots the ball about the 23-yard line. Doubles on each side. Playing from the far hash mark. Kirkpatrick drops the pass, going deep this time.
Oh, they're almost intercepted because that's why that wasn't pass interference, I don't know.
Douglas, the intended receiver back there, I was blocked out, couldn't see it. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, he backed right into him.
2nd down, complete to Burris on the flat. Turns it upfield, breaks 1 tackle, and knocked out of bounds at about the 20. I think they keep the clock going, though. Didn't get out quick enough. 3rd down and 7.
3rd and 6, clock 6:40. Approaching 6.5 minutes to go in the game.
Let's go. Don't have time.
No, you don't have time. I don't know what you're thinking.
Sends it out.
To Little, he picks it up off his shoestrings.
Down
to about the
10. It's inside the 10. Looks like maybe the 8-yard line is going to be the spot. 6:18 on the clock.
He dug that one off his shoestrings.
Yeah, that was right at his feet, wasn't it? Trips to the right this time on the long side of the field.
I'm going to go to this side of Sheridan. He loses it.
Pass was intended for Sheridan, incomplete.
That stops the clock. 6 minutes to go in this
Second
ball
down
game.
and goal.
22-0. North Vermillion leads. It's 14-0 at halftime, and they've scored 14 points. No, they've scored
8
points. I can't add here.
There's a complete pass to Little, and he doesn't get out of bounds, I don't think. So the clock continues to run. Picked up about 3 yards on that one. Looks like the ball's spotted at about the 5-yard line, John. Ramblers taking way too much time to get the plays in here. Going for the end zone.
Boy, there was a push off there. No good, but
covered by Kilgore down there that time. A lot of contact prior to the ball, but it's been a relatively penalty-free ball game tonight. Or should I say, very few penalties were called tonight. Either way. There's the snap, looking to pass, get a rush on.
It's caught. It's going to be a touchdown to...
So the Ramblers finally find the end zone here for the first time tonight with 5:15 to play in the ball game.
Is that Burris? Nope, but Sheridan.
So the Ramblers are going to have to go for 2 here to make this meaningful. Sheridan.
They're saying no good.
No good. 5:15 to go in the game.
Well, I thought he was in, John.
Well, I thought he was laying over the damn goal line. I mean, over the low.
There's one for their bloopers tape. Yeah, I thought he crossed the line with it, but the official didn't think so. So the Ramblers come up dry on the extra point attempt, and they now trail 22-6. They'll kick off to North Vermillion one more time, and 5 minutes to go here. So North Vermillion, with some good clock management, can milk this down to near nothing. We'll take a quick break and be back with that kickoff.
See the USA in your Chevrolet. America's asking you to call. Drive your Chevrolet through the USA. America's the greatest land of all.
Mike Alsop Chevrolet Buick, your service-minded dealer, 765-762-6121, 400 East Pike Street, formerly Bryant Chevrolet and Buick. We sell new Chevrolets and Buicks as well as used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Service and parts hours Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. and Saturdays, 8 to noon. Sales hours Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Mike Alsop Chevrolet Buick, 762-6121.
Okay, there's the kickoff.
Little trick kickoff, kind of.
This thing just don't want to stop, yep. John.
Pattengale was the one that actually come across in front of the kicker and kicked it, but we got 55 so far. 55 listeners on our or watchers on our YouTube.
Jerry Bales is one of them.
Yep, I'm not too sure how many's. Well, actually, that's what's clicking on here, but I'm not too sure how many's watching on Facebook. So
Brian's
that's a good little bit.
Been texting me, I know. First and 10 Falcons. They're going to take the clock down as far as they can here. There's the snap. They're going to keep it on the ground. They take it straight ahead.
Keeps the clock running. There's no hurry.
Now the Red Ramblers use a timeout. Coach Schmid heading out onto the field there to talk to his team. So while they talk, we'll take a quick break and be right back. Don't go away.
The Rockies way out west are calling you. Drive your Chevy.
Most insurance consumers are all about the best price, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agents, that's where Valley Insurance begins. They offer you personalized advice and service and a choice of companies to fit your needs, along with competitive rates. It's located on South Council Street in Attica. That's Valley Insurance as your local hometown full-service insurance agency. Call 762-3619. 762-3619, Valley Insurance.
Okay, we're back here at Lewis Bruce Field after the timeout. 5:12 to play in the ball game. Second down and 9 for the Falcons. They try to milk some clock here while they enjoy this 22-6 lead. There's the snap. Ellis straight ahead for about 2 more yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 6. And the Ramblers use yet another timeout and get the clock stopped again. And it's going to be 3rd down and 6. Well, John, I don't know too much going on around the area. Like I said, we're getting ready to head inside to the gymnasium, Lambert Memorial. Your Lady Ramblers season gearing up here. They played Benton Central last night. Had a kind of a tough loss up there. But they'll be back here Tuesday night.
Yeah, I know it's kind of hard to believe, but we're still practicing tennis. The days have been great. We can get outside, and of course with the girls, we scoop snow in the springtime, so it's nothing new. Some of the boys say it's cold, but the girls say oh, come on. We had to play right after the scooping snow, so they don't get any sympathy from the girls. But we've been having 10 and 12 show up every Wednesday and Thursday night. So
3rd down and 6.
Now how far does he need to get in front of the ball?
Boy, he is. Look, I'm looking right down at here. I hadn't noticed it until you said something. They keep it on the ground. 1st down. And a good spot on the ball. Moves the ball out to the 46-yard line. 1st and 10 Falcons, so they can keep the clock running here. 4:55 to play.
Yeah, it didn't start out this way. First 2 possessions by North Vermillion were fumbles. Ramblers recovered them, but they didn't do anything with them. They got down on the 5-yard line, ready to score, couldn't put it in. North Vermillion took over.
They take it right up the middle, and good for a 5-yard gain. Once again.
Patton Gale in on the stop. 2nd and 5. 4:15, 4:14.
About 4 minutes to play here now as the clock continues to run.
And they're not going to stop it.
No, their Ramblers have used up their timeouts here. And the Falcons taking their time to snap the ball, letting the clock run here. There's the snap, and once again they take it right up the middle. Good enough for a 1st down and then some. Inside the 30-yard line.
Reynolds powers away again from another 1st down.
Falcons keep going here. They could give the Ramblers the ball back here pretty quick, and not the way we want it. Another 1st down. Clock running, 3:38 to play. Inside the Red Rambler 30-yard line. Oh, it makes it so exciting. Okay. There's the snap. And again, they hand it off again right up the middle. Reynolds. And he's going to get 5 yards again. Well, that's good for 5 yards every single time.
Yeah, it was Myers that time, but.
And the Ramblers use up their final timeout here. So it's going to be 2nd down and 6 when we come back after word from one of our underwriters.
That's that. Be Reynolds. He'll be here in a minute.
McDonald's of Attica is helping underwrite WFWR Sports Broadcast once again. McDonald's of Attica brings many jobs to Attica, so if you're looking for a job, apply today. Joel and Mary Brooks and McDonald's of Attica, giving back to the community that supports them.
Okay, back here after the timeout. 2nd down and 6 for the Falcons. 3:15 to play in the ball game. Falcons with a 22-6 lead over your Red Ramblers. Long count. There's the snap. They hand it off. A couple of missed tackles. Finally brought down for about a 2-yard loss that time. Wyatt Reynolds, the ball carrier. 3rd down and 8 now after the loss. Down to 2:50 now to play.
Yeah, they're just running. They're letting the rock clock run down.
Third down. Now there's the snap. There's a flag.
Yeah. Delay a game.
Well, they can afford to do that.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
do this a couple times.
They really don't need to score here. Brings the clock down to 2:28. So it'll be 3rd and about 13 now after the penalty. So now they let the clock run again here. 16 seconds on the play clock. So they'll let it run down a little ways. And another flag. What's that flag for?
Probably offsides for Attica. Unless they move.
Yeah, it's on them.
Huh.
Somebody wasn't set. So they're going to back them up again.
Like I said, the winners of this game host the regional. So if Attica would win, Attica would host. If
I thought
North Vermillion wins, North Vermillion hosts.
For some reason, I thought we had to go down there.
Nope.
Here, I'll turn your mic down. There we go. Okay, we line it up again. 3rd down and 16. They keep it on the ground. Here's a flag.
That came from way back here.
We spot the ball at the 35, but what's the flag? They pick it up?
No, I don't think it was a flag.
I don't see it now.
No, they never picked it up. I don't think it was a flag.
Might have been that leaf I've been seeing out there all night long.
Yeah.
That yellow leaf. Okay, they line it up again. 4th and 15. Straight ahead. So the Ramblers are going to get the ball back for the final minute 41 here. So the Falcons managed to run off a big chunk of time here. Put it out of reach for the Red Ramblers.
Yeah, Ramblers will got a minute 41 to go.
So even if they just march the ball right down here and score, it wouldn't do them a lot of good.
There's going to be a Hail Mary here, and then you got to get the ball back. And that's not a Hail Mary.
Send it out to Little.
Nothing.
He's caught behind the line of scrimmage on the catch. I heard somebody else down there say it just took so long to develop, and it did.
That play isn't a play designed to go anywhere. You got to go down the field.
Yeah. So 2nd down and 12 now. Doubles on each side. Now they go down the field. They go long to Little, and it's batted down.
Ball was intended for Little, batted down by Karen.
Karen on the defense there.
1 minute to go in the game.
And that takes us down to a minute 8 to play. The Falcons starting to taste it now. Ramblers spread the field here. Doubles on each side. 3rd down and 11. Right up the middle. Still on his feet. It's Sheridan
down to the
out
40.
To the 40, and that's still shy of the 1st down, so the clock continues to run here. Ramblers going to have to get set pretty quick.
It might have been Sheridan's last carry in his high school career. Let's see.
There's the
nope,
snap.
He got another one,
got
but
it again. That one's not
lost.
going anywhere. He's going to be brought down at about the line of scrimmage on 4th down. The Falcons get the ball back, and that's going to be the ball game. The Ramblers, Falcons can just run the clock out here. There's only 37 seconds to play, so they can take a knee one time, and that'll do it.
I thought we had sidelines over there. I guess we don't. I know the coach is celebrating, but he was all the way out to the yard markers.
Yeah.
But it makes no difference.
Nope, and there's the knee.
Down to 34 seconds.
Clock will run here, and that's going to be the end of the Attica Red Rambler season, John. Congratulations to the North Vermillion Falcons. Managed to beat the Red Ramblers twice this year. And this one, of course, for the sectional championship. And we want to wish them good luck next week against Farmersburg or Washington. We say goodbye to our seniors, Hunter Purple, Chase Little, Drew Sheridan, Jarrett Johnson, DJ Burris, Dawson Pattengale, and Jacob DeMumbrum. And a lot of these kids we're going to see on the basketball court here in the coming weeks.
See some playing basketball, wrestlers. Somebody will be wrestling. Then some will come spring. We'll be playing tennis, running track. Or not playing tennis, well, that's the girls. Baseball and running track. So, yeah, it's going to be an either or. It'll be either West Washington at North Vermillion or North Central at North Vermillion. Whoever won the game down there between West Washington and North Vermillion, or West Washington and Farmersburg. Farmersburg 9-1, West Washington 10-2. So I'm sure that was a good matchup last night too. So I'll get some stats for you and be right back. Don't go away.
There you go. See you, Kurt. See you guys.
We'll take a break here and be right back. And John will have a few stats for you.
On behalf of the athletes participating in today's game, WFWR 91.5 FM would like to take the time to thank all of those who donated funds in order to bring this game into your home, car, or business. WFWR is truly your community radio station, and without you and your support, we would not be able to bring you this program. Thank you for your continued support.
Crafts Appliances has been an Attica business icon for many years. Washers, dryers, window air conditioners, and so much more. Broken appliance? Crafts offers repair services on all your appliances. Crafts Appliances, 100 North Perry Street, Attica, 585-5359.
See the USA in your Chevrolet. America's asking you to call. Drive your Chevrolet through the USA. America's the greatest land of all.
Mike Alsop Chevrolet Buick, your service-minded dealer, 765-762-6121, 400 East Pike Street, formerly Bryant Chevrolet and Buick. We sell new Chevrolets and Buicks as well as used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Service and parts hours Monday through Friday 8 to 5 p.m. and Saturdays 8 to noon. Sales hours Monday through Friday 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Saturday 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Mike Alsop Chevrolet Buick, 762-6121.
USA in your Chevrolet. The Rockies way out west are calling you. Drive your Chevrolet.
Oh, there's Jerry Bale's favorite commercial. Every time that comes on, he's just thrilled to death. Well, John's got some stats ready for you, I think, and then we'll pack up and get on out of here. And I would say we'll be back with you next Friday, but we'll be back with you next Tuesday. That's Election Day, so plan accordingly when you come out to the high school. We'll be in the gym with the Lady Ramblers.
Alrighty, with some stats from North Vermillion, 43 carries for 348 yards on the ground. Just 21 yards passing, 407. So obviously passing is not their forte there. There's Myers with a 12-yard run. 2-point conversion was good. And then with 2:37 in the first half, Myers with a 5-yard run. Both of those were set up by big breakout runs. Looks like one was Myers' breakout run for 76 yards. And then Reynolds broke out for, I believe it was an 88-yard run. And that's what set up both those touchdowns. And then Ellis with a 20-yard run. 2-point conversion was good. That's their 22 points. For the Ramblers, we end up with 28 carries for 141 yards. 13 of 29 passing for just 88 in the air. Little ends up with 9 catches for 58 yards, and that was the biggest yardage. And Kirkpatrick finished with 79 yards on 11 carries. Sheridan just 39 yards, and then at 5:50 to go in the game, Sheridan with a 5-yard pass which was good, and 2-point conversion was no good. So the final score here, 22-6. The Ramblers finish up their football season here. Larry mentioned the seniors. Here's the sad part. Obviously, it's sad with the seniors playing their last game, but we only had 22 players, 7 seniors. So do the math. We have no junior high football team.
I know.
So where the number is going to come from for next year, I don't know. It's going to be slim pickings.
Coach is going to have to be out recruiting for sure.
And it's going to be doesn't look good. So, well, we're going to get on out of here. Thanks for another great football season. To go to the championship game, where we had to win 3 to win this thing anyway. So, can't take anything away from the Ramblers on that end of it. So they're going to finish the overall season 9-4, I believe, through the whole thing. But that's still a good year. With regular season with just 3 losses: Park Heritage, North Vermillion, and Covington. They avenged the Park Heritage loss with a big win last week. So that's what you like to see. So. Again, we're going to get on out of here. We will be on about 7:30 for the girls' game. Don't forget to set your clocks back Saturday or
Saturday night,
or you'll be late for the ball game. You'll miss it because you fall back.
Fall back.
So don't forget the Veterans Day That is Friday. All veterans are welcome. Families of veterans are welcome. Come on out. The veterans come in. You can start coming in by 8 o'clock for coffee and donuts. 9 o'clock the program
Do I have to
starts.
sit out in the car and wait then?
Well, you can come in and get your donut.
Well, I'm not a veteran, but
Well, bring your wife,
I'll
and she
follow
can,
the wife in. She can get me a donut.
she can get you a donut.
All right.
And then from 9 to about 11, the Attica choir and the bands, they do a nice job out there. Guest speaker this year, Travis Dill, recent retiree from the United States Navy, a graduate of Attica High School not that many years ago, just retired at 22 years. He was a Intel Special Warfare officer, so got a lot of neat things to talk about, and he's more than happy, glad to come back. We're glad to have him back in our house for a few days, and so we're going to get on out of here. And again, thank you for listening to WFWR 91.5. Thanks to Rod Chris for running our cameras through football. I've got some young ladies lined up to do it for basketball. Actually, they asked me, so I thought that was great. It takes a big load off our shoulders to try to get these things on the air. You have no idea what it amounts to trying to get all this stuff put together. So we're going to get on out of here and be sure and vote. Get out and vote.
We'll see
Definitely.
you Tuesday night.
Yep.
Have a good weekend.
Thank you for tuning in to WFWR 91.5 and Red Rambler Sport. Please thank the following underwriters each chance you can. WFWR 91.5 Sports Donors, Crafts Appliances and Repair, Allsop Chevy and Buick, Valley Insurance, McDonald's, Fountain Trust Banking Centers, Davis Drugs, the Attica Covington County Market, Jeffrey's Body Shop, BT Rentals, Heating and Cooling, Lisa Craft's AT&T Store, Harrison Steel Casting Company, the Moss Family Funeral Homes, Attica and Hillsboro, Interstate Builders of West Lebanon, AHW, John Deere, and Williamsport. WFWR 91.5 is a non-commercial radio station. All donations are accepted. Thank you and good night.